And welcome back, my friends, to Resident Evil 4 ASMR. We've received some items from Ashley in our solo adventure in the previous episode. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. We lost our dear friend, Luis Serra, who went back to find the Las Plagas sample and was killed by Lord Sadler. It's time to go out and get revenge. A call.
What a touching moment we have here.
All spoiled thanks to your interruption. Why don't you do us all a favor and leave before the audience gets pissed off?
You're nothing but an extra in my script, so don't get too carried away. Your biggest scene is over.
I don't ever remember being a part of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class script is like through your own actions?
Oh, we will.
Wait.
Now welcome back, my friends. We are reunited with Ashley, who we rescued. Ashley was brave to make our own way through the tunnels and passages, to make our way back to Leon. Now we are firmly back in control. We have our arsenal of weapons from the merchant. But now it's personal. We've lost Luis. And we still have a long way to go before we seem like we will find Salazar. But there's a lot of treasure in this castle. Plenty of ways to increase our currency so we can purchase new toys and weapons to destroy our enemies. We are going to go back. This is a well-hidden secret. Attentive players in the previous episodes may have noticed I deliberately left something out of place. Well, now that we have Ashley, we can take advantage of this. Rather than charging on ahead, let's go in prepared. We're ready for war. And this is why. Luis. They'll pay for your death. I promise. Respect to Luis Serra, who always had our back. It's time to make his death matter. His sacrifice.
Some rare things on sale, stranger.
Oh, indeed you do, merchant, our dear friend. We still have you. Now, we're going to sell a bunch of loot that Leon and Ashley both found.
All, stranger? Is that all? Thank you. Is that
A
all,
gold bangle.
Thank
We'll
you.
hold on to the mask
Buy in.
and other items for now. Let's see. Now I'm going to explain this.
I see you have an eye for things. Gun's not just about shooting. It's about reloading. You'll know what I'm talking about.
The Broken Butterfly. A new category of weapon we haven't yet obtained. A Magnum. The Magnum is a very powerful pistol, which is pretty much designed to destroy tough enemies and bosses. With a single bullet, you can deal 13.0 damage to your enemies. In exchange, the ammunition is very rare. Now, we are going to avenge Luis Serra's death. But, we're going to do it my way. So, follow me through to places we explored before. We're keeping an eye out, though, to make sure Ashley's safe. So be very cautious. Enemies could lie anywhere. And there you go. Cultists. Luckily, our riot gun can get them off their legs. This allows us to slow them down and formulate a plan of action. These cultists are clever as well. They're wearing helmets, so headshots are not going to work. The music's gone, so that must be the last of the enemies so far. Now we're going to switch to our TMP. one satisfying reload later.
Wait.
We're gonna hold Ashley here in a safe area, just in case there's more enemies. Uh-huh. I see. Let's have some fun with it then. Mind thrower. Farewell. With Ashley out of the way, we don't need to worry about collateral. Now if an enemy grabs her, she's out of the way. Ugh. Sent to the Shadow Realm. Now, looks like for real this time the coast is clear. Come on, Ashley. Those enemies with the scythes are quite dangerous. Once they throw it, even if you kill them, it's still gonna come flying at you. So you have to be very careful which weapons you use against them. Reload our trusty mine thrower. A dangerous weapon, but one that's an absolute blast, no pun intended, to play around with. Let's take our TMP for crowd control, just in case. Excellent. More ammunition. Reload. Let's get a rampage. Even more TMP ammo. Beautiful. A small area we haven't explored. The game encouraging you to go back to previous areas and see what you missed. Ah! A snake. Ah, don't hurt me. I was just sitting in that box. Anyways, let's leave Mr. Snake alone. This was an area we couldn't access before because of that padlock, but now we've broken it open. And what's more appropriate than having to break through something, which is now broken? I'll explain. This previous area you may have located in Castle Part 2 of Resident Evil 4 ASMR. Check out this area. Behind this door is a large amount of treasure, but there's a big gap up here at the top. But if we bring Ashley with us, check this out. It won't open. With a little help from another person, I just might be able to get up there. Well, Ashley, time for a piggyback. Thanks for this. It's gonna pay off big time. And voila. We are through to this small treasure room. 5,000. Very nice. Red medicine, which can fully restore our health if we mix with green medicine. An elegant perfume bottle. That must be valuable. We can sell that for a lot of pesetas. Most importantly, so we got money, healing items, and we've got other collectibles we found in the previous episode. All for Louis. Look inside here. Inside this treasure, with a little bit of backtracking with Ashley, we have a no strings attached, completely free of charge, broken butterfly, saving us nearly 40,000 pesetas from buying it from the merchant. A little bit of backtracking. This is one of the few times the game just straight up gives you a free weapon. And what a weapon it is. It's one of my favorite weapons in the entire game. It is your secret weapon, so to speak. Even in its base form with no upgrades, a very powerful 45 Magnum revolver. This will make anyone's day. You'll see why they call me Revolver. Now, May look like a regular pistol, but it's got a hell of a kick. And it's got a fancy-ass reload. Very satisfying. I see you got an eye for things. Gun's not just about shooting, it's about reloading. You'll know what I'm talking about. Now, the Broken Butterfly uses magnum ammunition, which is extremely rare to spawn. So besides the purposes of a demonstration, 13.0 for a single bullet from the Broken Butterfly. It's basically the equivalent to 2 shotgun blasts in a single bullet. The Magnum is pretty much designed to obliterate stronger enemies, bosses, ganados. Basically, it's your ultimate weapon in a pinch. If you want a high stopping power in a low amount of time, use a Magnum. Just be very careful. Snake, you'll see why they call me Revolver. Behold, guns of the Patriots. Now it's a shame we can't spin this revolver around and be fancy. Now, we got a free Magnum pistol just for going back 2 to 3 rooms away. The game encouraging you to explore the fullest depths of its potential. Now, let's speak to our friend, the merchant. Handsome guy.
Things on sale, stranger.
Let's get ready for war. It may be a small 10 minutes, but it's going to make all the difference in this playthrough. Now let's look at the Broken Butterfly's upgrade path. 25,000 pesetas. It now goes up to 15.0, even more than 2 shotgun blasts in a single bullet. And you can increase it even more to 17.0. So, every now and then I'm going to upgrade the Magnum. It's our designated boss killer weapon. Very rarely will you see this weapon come out, but when it does, Luis will be avenged. With high aggression. Rest easy, my friend. We got this. So we must use the Broken Butterfly sparingly. Not only is it a very cool weapon, it is extremely efficient. You have to just choose the right moment when to use it, and that is completely up to the player. Which enemies give you the most trouble?
Wait here.
It's up to you. Now, Ashley, wait here. It's good, though. We can go ahead and not worry about collateral or damaging Ashley by accident. We can go wild in this area. Lava. Is there no depths to which this castle doesn't hide anything strange and sinister? A blue treasure chest. The last time we opened one of those, it had a medallion that we needed to open a door that locked at the very beginning of this section of the game. But let's fight smart. Now look. Breaking this down destroys these flame traps and spawns treasure. Rather than rush in blindly to enemies, let's fight from afar. For a very reliable, accurate, and powerful semi-auto rifle. 2 less traps to deal with. And we are rewarded for our lateral thinking. With some treasure. Now, a smart reload. Let's go. Let's get revenge. 5,000 pesetas. Nice. That can go towards the deposit fund for the Broken Butterfly's upgrade. It's going to prove completely invaluable. Now, check out the stopping power in this thing. Watch. A single bullet and the guy sent flying. doesn't even generate a plagas. It's that powerful.
There's nothing better than the feeling of a warm silver bullet into a well-greased chamber.
Anyone know which character I'm referencing there? Let me know in the comments.
There's nothing like the feeling of slipping a long silver bullet into a well-greased chamber. Snake.
That could have been too hot to handle, but we avoided it narrowly. Enemies spawning near us. We can't use the broken butterfly for everything, so that was a little demo of its power. Now, let's eliminate enemies with our other arsenal of goodies. Semi-auto rifle. The fire rate is getting really good on this thing. It's accurate and hell of a powerful. Takes out a head plagas with little struggle. Allows us to snipe from afar. Another trap down. Opening a path to the treasure chest, the one we're looking for. One more go of the broken butterfly. Enjoy. Booyah! Now we need to ration the broken butterfly very carefully. It's going to be our best pal in this playthrough. It's going to save us from many a dangerous situation. A lion ornament. This completes our collection of medallions. We have a lion, a serpent, and a goat, forming a chimera. A mythical creature. It will form an image that will open a door we need to get closer to Salazar and have our vengeance. Have our revengeance, if you will. This room is clear. Let's get out of here. Ashley's alright. Good to see.
Wait.
Alright. Slight moment to take a drink there. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough so far. Even though this is a darker adventure than most are used to, that might be people's flavor if you clicked in this video. How insane is that? He's basically got a tram system inside his castle. Salazar must be filthy rich. Imagine having a house, a castle so big you gotta get a tram system to move around inside of it. Unlock the door. I remember this room. This is one of the first doors we opened when we entered this castle. A beautiful decoration. A man with a spear on a horse fighting a chimera. The 3 medallions we found. One in an ambush with Salazar. The other one Ashley found, where she narrowly escaped some haunted suits of armor. And the lion we just obtained in the lava-filled room. With this, the door shall open. Alright, Salazar. We're coming for you.
Wait.
But pay attention to your surroundings. You never know what you might miss in Resident Evil 4 ASMR. A good reason to look at your map. You might spot little diversions. And most of the time, you are handsomely rewarded with treasures, ammunition, and goodies. Like this. A little tip for playing Resident Evil 4 ASMR for yourself. If you find paintings of Lord Sadler, behind them is usually some kind of loot. This is where Salazar was standing when he was mocking us in the previous episodes. If only we could have ended him right then and there. How different Resident Evil 4 would have been. But still. We must march onwards. This is the way the adventure unfolds. Now.
Follow me.
Let's go, Ashley. Another rail system. Taking a peek round the little ledges here, realizing we can jump. Not much, but it's a little bit of loot. Every little helps. And it's all going to add up. We've already got a fearsome arsenal of weapons. We've actually got so much stuff that the briefcase is pretty much overflowing. But you never know the moment that might change. We've got a rocket launcher we obtained in the previous episode. That is the only thing that is going to surpass the broken butterfly in terms of raw damage. We're going to have to use that rocket launcher very wisely. The game only gives us one free rocket launcher, completely free of charge. It's an expensive weapon, but it's a crutch. Anytime we need it to find our footing against a tough enemy. Let's check the map. What's around here? 2 rooms, a bit of treasure up ahead, and a bit of treasure in the left room. And a locked door up ahead. I see. Let's go through here, see what we find. That soothing theme music and the blue lanterns indicate this is a safe space. It's a nice feeling, easing the tension. For such an intense game, it's got a really relaxing save room theme. And a really chilled out guy in the merchant.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger. What are you
No, mate. What are you selling?
Is that all, stranger?
Gonna sell an incendiary grenade for now to make a little bit of room.
Is that all? Thank you.
I normally make ample use of the grenades, but for now, we've got a hell of a lot of ammunition, so we're gonna use it.
I'll buy it at a high price.
We'll sell the Illuminados pendant and the elegant perfume bottle.
Thank you.
Now we can give upgrades much needed to our weapons. We have new upgrades available for the TMP and the semi-auto rifle. TMP takes priority, but so does the semi-auto. They're both the most useful weapons in our arsenal in terms of versatility. Gonna upgrade, let's see. Yeah.
Stranger.
Now the broken butterfly does 17.0 points of damage. Think, one bullet from the blacktail does almost 2.0. So when you add that up, that's more than 5 to 8 bullets worth of damage from a single gun. 8 bullets from a pistol, pretty much, or 1 bullet from the broken butterfly. But now let's try and relieve our tension. Let's go to a minigame room here. If we do well in this shooting gallery the merchant has set up, we can obtain some prizes and some more cash we can spend if we're skilled enough. Alright, game type B. We be winning this minigame. Come on. Luckily, I'm very comfortable with the TMP's accuracy. So, let's see how we do with this. Must be a guy behind the Ashley. Reload. Try not to miss any targets for maximum points. Don't shoot the Ashley targets. A cell is our target. If you can hit that, You get a lot of points if you hit a Salazar target, although it's very difficult. Victory. So we've cleared the rapid fire shooting gallery, so we get free prizes. Now we're going to change weapons to the sniping minigame. Ironically, for a sniping minigame, you get a handgun and a rifle. But the bolt-action rifle is very slow. Accurate, yes. But only really good in this instance if you need to hit one specific target. Because you got to reload after every shot. This handgun, even though it's Leon's starting pistol, and a very valid option, even to the end of the game, it's a little bit inaccurate for a shooting gallery because you get quite a bit of shake. The one time I'll use the bolt action, take out the Salazar target. Done. See what I mean? The rate of fire in the bolt action is much slower, but it's a hell of a powerful weapon. The main reason I swapped to the semi-auto rifle is just because of that versatility. I can get up close with the semi-auto and still snipe enemies even when they're closer. But the bolt action is a little bit more dangerous. Of course, it's valid for any player to use the bolt action in their playthrough if they choose. It's got a great stopping power. See if we can pull off one more Salazar target. Can we do it? Nice. Swap back to the pistol. Only one bullet. Can we pull this off? Another Salazar target. Excellent. Prize awarded. Number of prizes? 6. That's all of them for this minigame. We didn't get all the targets, but we got enough points to obtain free prizes in this round. And because of that, we can end the game satisfyingly. We've been awarded 6 bottle caps. Our second row collection is complete. So the merchant, being a cool guy and one of our friends, gave us 25,000 pesetas. That's enough for an upgrade on any weapon we choose, pretty much. Don Jose. Imbecile. Behind you. That's a cool little Easter egg for Spanish-speaking listeners, if they know what he's saying. Don Diego. Puta. Cool way to view the models in-game of these characters. Don Esteban. Don Esteban. Don Manuel. I like this whole aesthetic of these medieval-looking villagers, these peasants. Dr. Salvador. The most iconic enemy in Resident Evil 4. Especially due to people's first experiences with him. It changes the whole vibe of the game. It's so simple. Man with a chainsaw with a burlap sack in his head. And then you have the Bella sisters. We encountered them in one of the paths. We had to choose between fighting an El Gigante or 2 enemies with chainsaws. Both fearsome opponents. So our second row collection of bottle caps is complete. The merchant has been very cool with sharing his money with us. Of course, after entertaining him for a while in our shooting gallery. So anytime we bump into these minigame rooms, we are rewarded for our skill.
Welcome.
I enjoy a good shooting range, mate. Well done.
Rare
Some rare things on sale, stranger. What are you buying?
I don't know. Let's find out. That's quite a jump from 9.0 to 11.0. It's up to your own personal taste what you upgrade in this game first. You can sink all your money into a single weapon. I'm investing in all of my weapons. I know which weapons I'm taking to the very end of the game, so I'm spreading my wealth appropriately. We are also going to invest in a scope for the semi-auto rifle. Yeah, believe it or not, we've actually been playing with the semi-auto rifle in its base form. You can give it a scope, just like the bolt-action rifle, but with improved view. So let's get a look at it. The semi-auto rifle has served us very faithfully so far. You can see it's got its own built-in scope, but we can remove this at any time we wish and fit it with an improved scope, a custom one. This allows us to zoom in even closer, allowing for even greater long-range sniping. That's going to come in very handy for taking out enemies before they become an immediate threat. This weapon is fantastic in this game. No matter if you play this game to get the most meta weapons, end of the day, if you enjoy playing this game and you can survive, the tactic is viable. This is just the one I choose to do for now. While we might be in quite a tight and closed space, no need to really do a long-range snipe session. That's going to come in very handy when the time arrives. Now, for close range, let's take our blacktail with us. We're exploring these rooms.
Wait.
A puzzle, I see. We need to hold all 4 switches. We'll move a statue. That shall suffice. Leon can stand on one of them, 2 statues on 2 of them, and Ashley on the other one.
Follow me.
A small area, but there's a treasure at the end. Must be some reason we have to go through here.
I think you've lived long enough. Let's see if you can survive this time.
That's not good. We're going to be crushed and impaled to death. Perhaps this will slow it down. Our blacktail coming in very handy. Very accurate shots are needed here. Whew. Close call. We'll get you, Salazar. Your time will come. Ashley's okay. Some handgun ammo. Excellent. Nice reload. Oh no. Oh, crap. This is not a drill. Well, it is, but that's very bad news. Time to use our scope we just purchased. Take out the driver. Come on. Farewell. Come on, Ashley. Move it. Move it. When are we going to drill it into their heads at last? They don't stand a chance against us. Right, my friends? Hope you're enjoying the playthrough so far, my friends. An elegant chessboard. That's an antique I wouldn't even sell. I would keep that for myself. Antique chessboards are cool. Anybody in this comment section play chess? Such a cool game. It's lasted generations beyond generations. Such a simple but also intricately complex game. The Queen's Grail. That music indicates it must be something important. We'll hold on to it for now. I don't think it's for actually drinking out of, though. We came all this way and we just got something that Salazar liked drinking out of. No. There's got to be some reason he kept it so securely kept. Yellow medicine. That can increase our maximum health when we need it. A note. Reading voice on. Sample retrieved. Dartboard. As you may have heard, Luis Serra has been disposed of by Lord Sadler. The sample is back where it belongs. I had hoped that the whole matter could be resolved without troubling the Lord. However, as long as the sample is safe, we can all rejoice, for our time is nearly at hand. Sorry, Luis. We'll get them for you. Now that the sample is back in our safe hands, it'll be a bit more difficult for the troublesome woman to get it. In light of all this, it's unfortunate that Sarah had to go. Like us, he would have had a bright future if only he had shown more faith in our beliefs. Interesting. Luis is passed. As for the other two Americans, the Lord has left the matter in our hands. We must not disappoint the Lord. We shall capture Ashley and take her to the Lord, and dispose of the American agent. That's not going to happen. Right, everyone? Nothing can stop us. If we play intelligently, creatively, and with fun. Ashley's got a reason to be scared. Ashley was getting chased by these things earlier. They're ready to attack. Yeah, Ashley, might be a good idea to stay back here. We don't know what lies ahead. This is actually an area you don't access on easy mode of the game. May wrath of evil befall the one who disturbs this holy grail. Nothing wrong could happen here. Let's take it. But before we do, just for safety, I predict a riot. Riot gun or semi-auto? Riot gun. Let's take the Grail. The King's Grail. We have the King and the Queen. Of course it's a trap. This castle has thrown so many traps at us. I've come to expect it by now. Unlike Ashley, who had to run away from these suits of armor, now we can play as Leon and destroy them ourselves. They are cumbersome, though. So they aren't haunted by spirits. Must be people infected with Las Plagas. Get out of our way. We need to time the reload of the riot gun very carefully here. The Plagas, as well as their weapons, can damage us. damn it. Okay, we have a gap. Let's seize it. Use our yellow medicine to completely recover our health and increase our maximum HP. One flash grenade destroys the Plagas instantly. That's a little tip for people playing this game for themselves. If there is a Plagas that busts out of the head of an enemy, besides bosses, the flash grenade will instantly kill Plagas from the head. These ones are significantly more dangerous. They can bite your head clean off if you let them get close enough. Let's not make that happen. Let's see if we can get free for one. They are strong enemies, but they're slow. Alright, it's time. Use one more flash grenade. Flash. Ah. Cringe of the universe. Alright. Messing around aside, we got a handsome reward for taking down those suits of armor. So despite the danger, it was worth going this way. We now have a king and a queen's holy grail. And an extra bit of cash for the trouble. 2 flash grenades served us very well. We didn't have to waste ammunition to destroy the head Plagas. I think you're glad to get out of this area, Ashley. It really added to the tension when Ashley encountered these guys first, but she couldn't do anything against them. What's Ashley going to do against something in a suit of armor with a Plagas out of its head? It was trouble enough for Leon. Luckily, we've made it together. And hey, we got a flash grenade back. Oh, this is perfect. Enemies in the distance. It's time to test out our custom scope for the semi-auto rifle. Those enemies have helmets though, so we can't instantly kill them. But we have other ways to dispose of our enemies. The mine thrower is a dangerous weapon, but when used correctly, it's pretty good at destroying shields. Luckily, there's some pretty easy to spot treasure in this area as well if we shoot it down. The green gem, very nice, we need that. There are a few treasures in this game, as you may have discovered in the previous episodes. We can combine them with other treasures to make the treasure more valuable. A toast to our Royal Majesty. The King and the Queen. The gate opens. Let's go in prepared. Combine our green gem with the elegant mask to further increase its value to its maximum.
Well, mate. Stranger, stranger. Now that's a mask. Bring that to me next time you meet me, mate. I'll give you a lot of cash for it.
Our next area. More money. Gotta bring that to the merchant.
Snake? Snake? Snake! Ah, sorry about that.
Ugh. What is it with snakes? Why has it gotta be snakes? Luckily, they don't cause much damage. Just there to give you a little bit of a jump scare. Shotgun shells. Wonderful. Whoa, big area.
Novistados. Creatures that were once human. But this horde of flying insects are dangerous enemies. There's lots of them. Watch our backs. There's a little trick to destroying these enemies. If you can shoot them while they're in midair, it will instantly kill them. That can be difficult though, because there's lots of them coming for us. And if you're not someone that likes insects, this can be quite a difficult thing to watch. Normally I don't mind bugs. I like bugs. But when they're this size and they're out to kill you, that's a different story. Ashley's been taken. We have to go find her again. Mind darts. I have an idea. The Novistados drop these items called eyes. You have green, red, and blue, which you can combine into a butterfly lamp to increase its value. Looking on the map, there's also treasure around here. So, by taking a small side path, we can find that treasure up there. Wait a minute. A Novistado hiding. Get out of here. A Novistado hive. I don't like that thing lurking up there. It's time to become a demolition man. Let's get rid of it. And trust me, this is a very good idea. I'll show you why in a moment. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me what you want. Small treasure chest here, the one marked on the map. Another butterfly lamp. We got one in the sewers. And now we have another one. More money to be made from the merchant. So this one has green and red already. But blue eyes are very difficult to come by. So if we kill a lot of Novistados, we might be lucky and find one. Instead of jumping down here, another Novistador. It's a hive after all. Let's destroy this thing. This wretched thing. Time to become a demolition man. Get ready. Let's blow him away. Alright. Mission accomplished. That should slow him down for a while. But look at this. The game rewards you for your initiative. By shooting that thing down, it spawns a hell of a lot of treasure. Let's go get it. Excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Hope you don't mind. Green eye, red eye, blue eye, excellent, the rarest kind. They can drop only from Novistados. So you have to get lucky, but we found one by destroying the hive. So we have one butterfly lamp completed. All the eyes set in its indentations. And another one with green and red inside. We can make a lot of money from the merchant next time we see him.
I'll sure you can, mate. Come pop along for a visit, handsome. Thank you.
Chain's blocking the way. Better destroy it. Excuse me. Let's keep going forwards. More handgun ammunition. Our handsome friend himself, the merchant.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
This is going to be a pivotal moment in the playthrough. Now, we have a great arsenal of weapons and a lot of treasure to sell.
Is that all?
It's time to make a very wise investment in our weapons.
Thank you.
32,000 pesetas for a full butterfly lamp. Just for having one eye extra, the thing jumps up in value.
I'll buy it at a high price. Thank you. I'll buy it at a high price.
And the elegant mask sells for 20,000. I don't want to part with the elegant chessboard, but hey, it's money.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Now look how many pesetas we've got now. There's no new weapons. That's alright. I'm planning to upgrade. We can upgrade the mine thrower, the riot gun. We can pretty much upgrade anything with the cash we have. We can actually upgrade the broken butterfly to 20.0. Think about that for a moment. 10 times the damage of a blacktail bullet in a single bullet. Now, we're going to invest in our pistol, our humble pistol.
Stranger?
Now we have the firing speed maxed out.
That all?
We're going to invest in the reload, firing speed, and firepower. We're going all in on the blacktail. And here's why.
Come back anytime.
It may be our basic pistol, but check this out. Fully maxed out with reload and firing speed. This thing's gonna make you shoot like John Wick. Watch this. And please enjoy it. Because it's cost me a hell of a lot of ammunition. Look at that. The blacktail may have weak individual bullets. We just shot 15 bullets in less than 10 seconds. That damage adds up very quickly over time. So, our blacktail can just absolutely hit the enemy with a barrage of bullets. Rather than having to worry too much about being accurate, we can just obliterate the enemy with dozens of bullets at once. It's why the TMP is so useful.
I wonder if you can see me, Mr. Kennedy.
If you even scratch her, I'll break your bones.
First, we shall see if you can make it this far. I'll be waiting.
Shit.
There she is. And Lord Farquhar alongside her. Catapults. I remember this all too well. Take cover. Time to use the blacktail to its fullest potential. Don't need to worry about headshots. Just blast him with as much ammunition as you can. Brute force. Have a nice fall. Look at that reload. Reloading like John Wick. One of my favorite action movies. Any John Wick fans among us in the comments? Let me know. Be seeing you. So the blacktail's already a very accurate pistol. And while it doesn't have as much firepower as the Red 9, the sheer fire rate, just blasting the enemy with dozens of bullets, That's always been the big debate in the Resident Evil 4 fandom. Which is the better pistol, the Red 9 or the Blacktail? Do you prefer raw power or a fire rate? No choice is a bad choice. Now, let's use our semi-auto's new scalp. We've invested wisely in our weapons. We could still shoot them from afar for other weapons. But for ease of use, that scope makes all the difference. The right investments in your equipment will make your journey as easy as it needs to be, even as the game continues to ramp up in difficulty. And with this game having an adaptive difficulty rate, we're almost certainly playing on professional mode at this rate, the highest difficulty mode there is. More enemies are spawning, more damage is being dealt to us, and we're still managing fine. Now let's go inside this clock tower. Nobody around. Let's have a look. Let's check the map. Is there any treasure in here? No. Alright, let's find our way out then. We'll have a look around for goodies like ammo and stuff, but if there's not a major treasure in the area, we can just zip by. It's a cliche, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Ritual preparation. Thanks to the efforts of the Novastadors, we've been able to recapture Ashley. We shall prepare for the sacred ritual as quickly as possible and make Ashley an official member of the Los Illuminados. That ain't happening. Those bugs. While we prepare for the ritual, those of you who feel inclined can attend to an American friend. We should be able to hold off our friend for at least a little while by jamming the gears in the clock tower for something. I think we jam the gears in 3 places should give us enough time to prepare everything for the ritual. Now go and entertain our American tourist. So they're trying to stall us. We better move quickly then. They've jammed it. Something's jammed in the gears, Leon. Come on. Ashley's waiting on you. Must be one more. In the gears, Leon. Where is it? There it is. Kept you waiting, huh? Let's go. Alright, so this mechanism should work now. I'm willing to bet something's gonna happen now. Things can't stay quiet for long. This'll get us towards where Ashley was. Alongside Lord Farquhar. Lord Farquhar! He hoofed and he poofed and he took Ashley Graham. Yeah. Apologies to anything I might have said that was offensive there. Now, more Ganados. Crossbow enemies. That makes me very cross, especially when you get aim like that. Auf Wiedersehen. Ooh. Some cash. Dankeschön. Look how quick that reload is in the Blacktail. It seemed like I was downgrading a little bit,
by going from the red 9 to this. And to certain players, that's true. For my playstyle, I really like the blacktail. When you've got these enemies with helmets, I can just pepper them with dozens of bullets and not worry about accuracy as much. It's great for regular enemies. And every now and then you can just stick them with a mine dart. That's always satisfying. I mean, look. How quick was that reload? Very satisfying. It's a basic weapon, but it's going to serve us extremely well. Dynamite. Mr. Dynamite. Let's get out of the way. Let's look for the high ground. More dynamite. All this dynamite's gonna give me a short fuse. Out of my way. See what I mean? Body shots. 3 or 4 of them and then boom, we're done. Thing about explosives though, they can backfire. Think about the high ground as well. Good vantage point. Enemies climbing a ladder. Lots of games like to take advantage of that. Hitting you when you're on a ladder. It's a cheap shot. Well, we can do it back. We're outnumbered and outgunned. Let's finish him off. I'll let you go out in style. Oh. That's a little bit disappointing. But hey, at least they're dead. Sent to the Shadow Realm. Crossbow enemies are amongst the most frustrating in this game, especially on higher difficulties. They do a lot of damage, can hit you from really weird angles, and they just do a lot of damage and are just really annoying to deal with. So, I abandon all strategy when I see a crossbow enemy, besides taking cover, because they're that much of a threat. Shield enemies. Time for the mine thrower to show you it's not worthless. This thing has a special place in my heart for moments like this. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Dankeschön, meine Minefrower. No, we're surrounded. The flash grenade we got is going to buy us a little bit of time. The mine thrower buys us a little fraction of a second to decide what to do. It's too dangerous to use up close though. Time for the TMP. Close the distance. End of the day, a lot of these enemies are using melee weapons, so close the gap, don't give them the chance to damage us. A battle on a big bridge. Farewell. Watch out for this Plagas. It actually detaches from its host. Becomes a separate enemy. It looks a lot like Alien, doesn't it? A gold bangle. Magnum ammunition. Excellent. We might need this. Very rare to spawn that stuff. Very nice. Very lucky of us. I think it's the good fortune that you, the viewer, bring to me when I record this footage. Thanks very much. It's like when I record I get a bit of good luck, and it's all thanks to you. So thank you so much for your likes, comments, and subscribes. It means the world. It helps make this footage what it is.
It's not just about shooting. It's about reloading. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you.
This is where Salazar was, so let's reload everything we've got. Never know when you might need it. See, we've only got 6 magnum bullets and 1 for reserves. So, let's be brave. Uh-oh. Look ahead. The distance. We're locked in. Garradors. These 2 enemies are blind. But they've put 2 ganados in front of us, so we make noise. These enemies quite like Wolverine. These enemies being blind have a weakness that we can exploit. Damn it, things are getting hectic. It's these ganados that are causing the problem. We're forced to make noise to get rid of them. And because of that, the Garradors know exactly where we are. And they're all wearing helmets as well. So I can't dispose of them very quickly. I could just use the broken butterfly. But we'll save that for the Garradors. These guys can tank a lot of hits. Close the distance. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Close the gap, close the gap. The grenade should stall for a moment. This is very difficult, this area. A broken butterfly shot to the back. The Garradors are very dangerous. They can do lots of damage. But they also have a move that can instantly kill you. We're dealing with 2 of them at the same time alongside their buddies. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. We can't lose to these guys, not after we got so far. TMP. Get rid of the smaller guys first. Go for the low-hanging fruit. Okay, it's just the Garradors now. Oh, it's a ganado. Giving away our position. Apologies if the footage is a little bit choppy. There's a lot going on right now. But one of the Garradors is down. Alright, now we can be quiet. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Garradors. Broken butterfly. One satisfying reload later. A lot of damage in a single bullet. Knife to meet you. Get out of the way. Quite imposing enemies, aren't they? Okay, it's just this guy on his own now. Much easier to deal with. You can't see me. $15,000 pesetas. Think. The entire time we could have used our rocket launcher to take out those guys right at the start. But I think I'm still going to save this rocket launcher for a very special moment. We've faced challenges, but nothing we can't surpass so far.
Any treasure nearby? No? Keep looking. It might be where you least expect it. Case in point. Surely we are close to Salazar by now.
Ashley.
Leon! Mr. Kennedy, don't you know when it's time to throw in the towel?
Oh, crap!
Where's the satisfying sound of one's impalement?
Don't fall for this old trick.
How dare you! No more games! Kill him! Kill! Quickly! We shall prepare for the ritual!
Leon, you're alive.
So maybe you have 9 lives, but it doesn't matter now, Mr. Kennedy. I've sent my right hand to dispose of you.
Your right hand comes off?
Say whatever you please. Die, you worm!
I think he likes us. Well, talk about being overly prepared for a kidnapping retrieval mission. Leon had a grappling hook in his belt this entire time. Well, Leon learns from the best. Prepared for everything. We got the crown. This is a very important item. These must have been subjects that displeased Salazar. The game's being overtly generous with giving us stuff. That can't be good. Video game logic, if they're being this generous, something bad's about to happen. Let's talk to our friend the merchant. That adds to the mystery of his character. How can he get to these places so quick? Secret passages are something more mysterious. It's all up to your own interpretation. Something bad is about to happen, and we gotta be as prepared as we can.
What are you buying?
A new weapon. The Striker. Equipped with the advantages of wide shot, it enables faster firing than a standard shotgun. Don't get me wrong, the Striker is a very powerful and cool weapon, but we've already invested pretty heavily in our riot gun. So for now, we're going to stick to the riot gun for now. It's been serving us very well. Increase the capacity of a blacktail. This means we can hold more bullets in a single cartridge. Very good for a rapid-fire weapon. 25 bullets in one go. I got a bad feeling about this. Salazar sent his right hand to dispose of us. We have our pal, the broken butterfly.
Gun's not just about shooting. It's about reloading. You know what I'm talking about.
Even the detail down here, there's bats around everywhere.
Hey, bats! Salazar sent his right hand after you, You better watch out, Leon.
Unexpected clown voices. We better be prepared. Salazar's right hand seems like a mean guy, so we better be prepared as much as we can. We've got an upgraded blacktail. We're being watched. The broken butterfly, TMP. I think we can pull this off. This next enemy coming up is one of the most difficult ones in the game. Depending on who you ask, it's the most difficult enemy in the game. He is known as Verdugo, the right hand of Lord Salazar. Here he comes. He's fast. Keep moving, Leon. Crap. Dodge. We can't even shoot at him. We can't even see him. Keep moving. That's our best option so far. 15 shotgun shells. Of course the game is being generous. They're throwing something nasty at us. IN-2? It's a liquid nitrogen tank. What the hell's it doing here? Hold on to that thought. It might come in useful later. A power unit. Turn the power on. The elevator's power is back on. Let's get out of here. Oh, great. We're trapped. Please wait approximately 4 minutes for the elevator to arrive. Oh, great. How dramatic. I love my drama, but not right now. Got a bad feeling. Keep an incendiary grenade. Buy us some time in case something happens. The area must be locked down for safety reasons. I hope it's temporary. Open the shutter. May not open for a while. There he is. Verdugo. We're trapped inside with him. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Let's keep going. This guy's fast. Come on, Leon. We're in an enclosed space and this guy's fast. Gotta slow him down. See if liquid nitrogen works. Use our environment to our advantage. Come on. Take this. The door's opening. Crap, this isn't going well. That's more than 20 bullets. He's still fine. Keep running, Leon. Retreat. Strategize. He's still catching up with us. He's so fast. More liquid nitrogen. Slow him down. Damn, this guy's durable. 70 bullets from a TMP and he's still standing. Keep running, Leon. Come on, you got this. More liquid nitrogen. Come on. Come on, Verdugo. Freeze. Get in here. He's already here. Sneaky. So much ammunition. You can see why people consider Verdugo one of the most formidable enemies in Resident Evil 4 ASMR. We haven't faced an enemy quite like this. Stay away from us. Oh, crap! Get away from us. First aid spray. Use it right away. So dangerous. This is the last liquid nitrogen we have. You know what? Screw this. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
we can only use this rocket launcher once per playthrough. Well, I'm using it. Verdugo, it's time to be vanquished. Farewell. What a powerful enemy. A worthy opponent to fall by the hand of the RPG. Well, we are rewarded with the crown jewel, something that appropriately enough can be equipped to the crown, one of the most valuable treasure items in the entire game. Can't believe how much ammunition we used on that guy. That was a tough opponent. But we get a treasure that is more than going to make up for the ammo we lost. We still need one more jewel for the crown. It was Salazar's right hand. And as we take the elevator that conveniently arrived just as we slayed Verdugo, we go forward to our next episode of Resident Evil 4 ASMR. See you soon, my friends. Thanks for watching.
Salazar is having difficulty taming the American pig. Salazar had his chance. Krauser, go get the girl. Oh, and dispose of the swine while you're at it.
Consider it done.